What's going on? You're listening to the Three Count Podcast. Make sure you follow them on all their social medias at Three Count Podcast with the number three, not the word spelled out. Check out all their interviews and other content. Interviews such as with myself and my partner Jeremy Grimes, Studio 22, and some other lesser ones. They not all their guests are winners, but you watch ours. It was fun. Shout out to my guy Red Dog Cliff.
Welcome everybody to another great edition of Now Entering the Ring. I am your host, Clifford Red Dog Miller, and I'm here with our guest, Chaz, the Icon, and
Oh, okay.
No.
Foster. First, coming up, although he is my tag team partner, he is the third man in this group. He is the 27-time champion, Corona beating man himself. Give it up for Chris Idol.
Always happy to be here.
I'm glad to have you on. And our other person on today on the roster, he only watches Wrestle Talk, he watches Cultaholic, and he watches What Culture Wrestling. His name is JJ.
Well, right now I'm actually recording my brother on my phone, but what I like to say is happy Chaz Appreciation Day. I like to keep this. Oh, wait, hold on. I like to thank the sidewalks for keeping me off the street. I'd like to thank my brother for being an awesome brother and being the best brother I've ever had.
I'm your only brother.
That's the point, God damn it. Stop ruining the moment. The best brother anybody could ever have. And, I love you and support you always.
Thank you.
And just for kicks and giggles, we also have a special correspondent on our show today. She is only here because her favorite wrestler is Sasha Banks, and coincidentally, the third top fan for Chaz Evans. Her name is Kira Keiki.
Hi.
So here's how it's gonna go down, Chaz. I know that you normally don't like to be the one asked all the questions, but we all came up with a bunch of questions, and I'm going to go first. So, Chaz, the Icon, how did you get into wrestling?
Okay. Well, first of all, this is actually a good surprise. I did not expect this. That's actually funny. Wow. How did I get into wrestling? Okay. Well, since this is now and I'm being interviewed, I don't need this piece of paper or this pen. Wow. So I guess I'm like everybody else. I started watching wrestling really young. I got into it by my well, actually, it's funny because the first actual time I actually legitimately remember ever watching wrestling was a Friday night, and I stayed up super duper late, and I was supposed to go to bed because I had karate practice the next morning at 10 a.m. But I stayed up, and it was a Friday night, and it was SmackDown, and it was I'm pretty sure I know Finley was in it, and I know the shillelagh was used. That's really the only thing I remember. I just know Finley and the shillelagh, and that's why I love Finley. But I got into it really was with my grandmother in Virginia. She was a big wrestling fan. She still is to this day. She still watches it. And when I used to stay over Virginia with her over the summer, wrestling was on every night, and that's what I watched, and that's how pretty much how wrestling got introduced to me. How I got started wrestling was this man over here by the name of Chris Idol Justin Burns. He well, it's actually not him. It's actually, Miles Miller, Prince Machiavelli, Jaden Miller, whatever he is today. But Justin was the one that gave me the opportunity to wrestle on his little wrestling show after school in high school, and I signed a blood contract, and now he owns my soul.
So my second question for you is, I know you're like, we're always training and stuff. You and I are clear at the same gym. So tell me about like on the underground part of things, man. What was your favorite fan interaction?
So the funny thing is this, my favorite fan interaction has got to be actually really recently. We did a show, WCF did a show at my church, and that is the show I won the our world title. And all the kids from my church were just so into it, and they all wanted to take pictures. They all wanted to sign autograph, and that was a real first time for me having that fan interaction where they wanted to take a picture. They're like, "Oh my God, you were so awesome, you were so good. Da, 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 we love you, we love you." I had somebody. I don't even think it was a person there was a friend of another kid that goes to my church. They got my wristband and like my hand wrap. Like they were really like it. I felt like how I would have felt if I was watching like somebody from the WWE. And it was a real humbling experience. And, yeah, wow, I'm not used to this interviewee type thing.
So my last question before we kick it over to Chris Idol, right, is what makes you the icon?
Huh, what makes me the icon? Oh, you want me to cut a promo? Oh! Let me tell you why I am the icon. Let me tell you something, because guess what? You know who is the only person that has all experience in the two entertainment capital of the world, New York City and Los Angeles, California. That's me. I'm the best. I am the main event. I'm the icon. I'm Mr. Wrestling Madness. You put me in there with a broomstick, and guess what? I'll give you a 7-star match. Kenny Omega ain't got shit on me. Damn it. Sorry, Kira.
That's okay. I hear those words all the time from Daddy.
Okay, cool. So that's not what we want to do. We don't want to rat me out. Anyway, Chris, you are up, sir.
All right, Mr. Icon. What I want to know is the hardest you've ever been hit inside the wrestling ring.
So, okay.
I know it's going to take a while. There's probably like
is.
10 you can think of.
There is. There's so many. And the funny thing about it is, since, you started asking these questions all the time, I have been trying to figure that out. Just because I'm like, well, what's the hardest I've been hit? And I don't know what really the hardest. Actually, no, it was you. It was you. And it was, of course, it was a receipt because I got a heavy foot. It was you, and it was 2014 at a show called When Worlds Collide that we did.
Oh God.
And all the WCF fans who really watch our stuff back then, so this is still prime. We had a makeshift ring. We made it out of pallets and cardboard and wood and anything we could find. But we had our little ring. We were in a field, and we was the storyline. I'll give you long story short. The storyline was me and Mr. Idol here, just like we are now, tag team part. We were tag team partners, and he had this evil. He was in this evil stable with the heel GM, and it was a retirement match. So if I lost, I had to take the walk of shame. And because I was going to college, so at that time I wasn't going to be wrestling, so I really thought it was a real retirement. But we all know in wrestling and with Chaz, anything of retirement isn't real; it's totally kayfabe. So Idol, we had an ultra violent extreme death match. I love hardcore wrestling. I just do. I'm that weird person that likes hardcore wrestling. I like blood and guts. I like seeing people get smashed with chairs and thumbtacks. My dream spot is to go through a flaming table with thumbtacks on it. Will that ever happen? Probably not. My wife wouldn't let that happen. But hey, it's still a dream of mine. So what we did was this, and we had this metal pan. Okay.
Oh God.
It was.
I know this.
And it had a little bit of give, but if you're really swinging it, it's gonna hurt. This man Idol, not even 5 minutes in the match, he takes that pan, and I'm telling you, you would have thought I was like his lover that cheated on him with his best friend, and he smacked me so hard with that pan. Literally, and you can hear the sound go boom. I'm like, oh, okay. here we go. All right, this is it. And now to come and think about it, that's actually not the hardest time because that same very match, he dropped me on my head on the cardboard, not the cardboard. These were the wooden planks that were like steps. He gave me a pile driver. Actually, you know what? No, because that very same match, he gave me a package pile driver on the steel chair, and he concussed me that day. And guess what? And he did it on purpose. So actually, the package pile driver on the chair that he intentionally dropped me on my head was the hardest I've been hit.
I think we lost Idol because he's just laughed way too hard.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Surprisingly, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say when I broke your nose.
I thought so too. I thought so too. I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna say that.
I thought you were gonna say the time that he didn't catch you and you dove out the ring.
Okay. See,
we all got a different story though.
Yeah, everyone has a different one. And it's funny because I've been hit pretty many times. But no, see, when I hit the floor, that didn't hurt. I mean, it was just like the first contact. Oh, ow. Okay. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's get up. So, and then the broken nose. No, that package pile driver. Yeah, that hurts. That hurt way more.
The doink.
Yeah, my nose is still broken.
That's right, because you never got it fixed. Maybe that'll be my wedding gift to you.
I hate you.
I'll pay for your nose surgery.
I hate you.
I didn't even know your nose was broken.
A lot of people don't. My mom doesn't even know. Still.
She will now.
You're right. She'll know now. Yeah, Mom. When I lied about I hit myself with the bow staff and it slipped out my hand, Justin was the one that hit me with it.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, not sorry.
7 years ago.
All right. What's the worst match you've ever had?
I hate you. Because you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say.
No clue.
I had a flag match. And that was the worst match. I won't even get into details about it. I have to explain it.
No, you don't have to explain it if you don't want to.
I will. You know what? Fine, because it's his fault. It's his fault.
It's your interview.
You're right. It is. This is my interview. So you're right. You know, I am going to explain it.
Here we go.
This is still, you know, back, you want to call it backyard, underground, whatever you want to call it. But this is when we were out, still, this is high school for us. It was 4th of July. It was like the weekend of 4th of July. And this wonderful person said, hey, we got to have a flag match. It's not 4th of July. It's not a wrestling event if you don't have a flag match. So I'm like, okay, whatever, So I'm in this flag match. I'm like, what? Okay. And he puts me in with someone that at the time was not really good. I'm not going to mention names. You know what? This is my interview, so I can. Randall Carter, Rasheed Bradley. I was in a flag match with him. We had this teeny little flag that was about this big, and they placed it on top of the base of the baseball fence where, behind home plate. So we had to climb up and get the flag, come back down. I swear on everything. This man told me, he said, Chaz, you're going over. You're winning. I'm like, all right, cool. I just want to say I grabbed that flag first. It fell up my hand, and then Rasheed had grabbed it. Mind you, the match was terrible in itself. It was just bad. It was bad on both. It was just bad. Okay? Just the fact that it was bad because, it's a flag match for Christ's sake. So we're at this point, we're tussling legit, like fighting over it because I'm like, what are you doing? I'm supposed to win. He's like, no, I'm winning. So I let it go. So I'm not really about to, beat the crap out of him. So he takes it. And so then I don't know who it was. Someone goes to Justin. He was actually doing something else. It was like, yo, who's winning? Who won the match? I was like, oh, Rasheed won. Randall Carter's the winner. And I'm like, what? You just told me. When I tell you I was that was probably the most time I've ever been so mad at Justin. Like, I literally left like right afterwards. I did not want to stay because I was so mad because I know he told me and I know what I heard.
I didn't tell you that.
I don't care what you say. You can lie on this podcast all you want, but I heard you say,
Five
Chad, you winning.
witnesses that corroborated my story. They were there when I told you.
Whatever. I don't believe it. But yeah, that's my worst match. Flag match 2013. Don't go look it up.
It was a great match.
It
Don't
was
let me
awesome.
lie to
It was 10 out of 10.
you. Me and Josh loved that match.
I bet y'all did, because I mean, Josh is the biggest Chris Idol fan anyway.
All right, my last question. What's your biggest regret in your wrestling career?
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh wow.
Yikes.
Take a second.
Maybe take a minute.
My biggest regret. My biggest regret in my wrestling career was probably not going start pro training a little bit sooner. I think that would probably be my biggest regret. Because everything else, I mean, it is what it is. Whether it was bad, good, stupid or not, I enjoyed it for what it was. And I'm like a big person. I don't like to regret anything because, I think of things that you go through in life they're lessons. So you learn from them. You learn from your experience. So I really don't want to go through life regretting anything. But if I had to choose one, it would be, not going doing my pro training a little bit sooner. I ain't like that for a deep answer.
I like it. All right, Josh, you are up.
Oh man.
Okay, Brother Nero.
Oh my gosh.
It's my turn. So my first question for you would be, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see Chaz Evans in 5 years?
Oh man.
Oh.
I don't never see. That's funny because I should know these answers because y'all ask these questions, but I don't know, man. Okay, 5 years. So let's see. This is what 2025. All right, so in 5 years, I definitely see myself. I see myself overseas, not in the UK. No, they beat the tar piss out of people. And I'm not built like that, but I think I can last in Japan. I would love to wrestle in the Tokyo Dome. I just feel like that'd be really cool. But I definitely see myself probably overseas, hopefully, and if not, either signed to AEW or NXT, or hopefully if Mr. Burns stop BSing, maybe he makes WCF a pro fed and I'll be signed under him and wrestling for him. But hey. That's 3 different options, but that's for 5 years from now. Yeah, why not? I definitely see myself being a big star overseas. Be the next Kenny Omega.
Alrighty.
7 stars.
My next question is, throughout your entire career, what was your favorite catchphrase or punchline?
I never had a catchphrase.
Or punchline.
Well, he said punchline.
Okay, punchline.
You said punchline.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You
I
don't
know-
say the one I think Josh wants you to say. I'm gonna be a little hurt.
Favorite punchline.
Come on, bro.
I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah. My favorite punchline has got to be for clearly, she was a whore.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that's what he was going for. He's fishing for it so hard. I saw it in his face.
That's the only one. That's the only.
Yeah, that's got. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah.
That wasn't it.
I didn't even come up with that though. That was all Justin.
I know, but yeah, it's a
That's not even my punch. Like, I don't know why y'all give me this credit for that, but like that was all you.
I said it once. You said it every time after that.
Yeah, you did.
That's also true.
That's why.
All right, and my last question would be, throughout your entire career, what was your favorite match that you had?
Whoa. Snap.
Chitty, birthday, everything.
um,
Come on, bro.
wow, that's
That's
hard. That's tough because I will say I have had a lot of good matches and a lot of my I can't pick one. Like I pick three. Can I get like a top three?
3 or 5, whatever you
I
want.
mean, it's up to you. Of course, like this is your interview. Like we're
Oh,
interviewing
right.
you.
You're right.
3,
So
5, 10,
I'll give you top three. Give you top three. So definitely it'd be disrespectful if I never say this match, but Wrestling Madness 19, Chris Idol versus the Karate Kid, Chaz Evans.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Me and Justin went out there, had a 40-minute hardcore cinematic match before cinematic matches ever really became a thing.
You were Edge and Orton before it was cool to be Edge and Orton.
That's exactly what it was. If you watch WrestleMania, Edge and Orton, you watch Chris Idol versus the Karate Kid, Chaz Evans. They tore through the Performance Center, and guess what? We tore through my basement. Actually, no, my whole house. Yeah, that's got it. That's definitely in there. If I had to pick number 2, number 2 would have to be. It would have. It would have to probably be when I had a match, King of Ladders 4. I think it was a 4? No, 3. King of Ladders 3. When I wrestled Navon McDonald from NUW. It was just, I don't know, everything just clicked that night. Me and Navon we hadn't wrestled ever before, hadn't touched before. We were, good friends, but it just seemed like magic was in the air, and I do believe it's one of my best matches, and also one of my favorite. And if I had to pick a number 1, it's a 2-way tie. It's a 2-way tie.
That's
and it's
cheating.
I know it's a tie, and it's technically 4, but hey, it's my interview, and this is also my show. So,
Oh, right now it's my show.
true that. It is your show. It would have to be. It's funny because it's both. It's with these. It's with the Idol brothers. So one of them. It's This was technically. Was this? What was that? Was that? That was Road Work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was WCF Road Work. Another one-off show. It was a one-off show we did for my church. I faced Chris Idol. It was us redoing the match that was supposed to happen at Road Victory that year that I went splat on my head. So we had to redo that one just for our personal egos, and I think that one it definitely exceeded the match that we probably would have done on Road Victory. And I had a match with Noah Idol the beginning of 2019, I think that was. It was opening day, and I wrestled Noah Idol, and I think that's one of my best matches, and that would probably be my top 3 or top 4 favorite matches of mine.
Right on, man. So our special correspondent who's here today, she has 2 questions herself.
Okay.
What got you to be a pro wrestler?
Shawn Michaels.
I have to introduce you to him.
Shawn Michaels. Shawn is undoubtedly my favorite wrestler of all time. From the very first moment I saw Shawn, it was DX, and of course it was DX. They were doing, of course, the shenanigans, but Shawn was so funny. And the way he moved and the way he could tell stories always kept me invested. It was a time where I think everyone, who was, I guess, if you were a wrestling fan, had a Cena phase, before, especially if you were a male. If you were a guy, you had a Cena phase. So during my Cena phase, he faced Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, and it was the first ever WrestleMania I watched, was WrestleMania 23. And when I tell you that I literally did not want either one to lose, but was extremely upset that Shawn lost. Yeah, it's just Sean really and I think a lot of people and a lot of the rest of this generation now can look up to Sean, but Sean was really that driving force because he didn't do all the extras flippy dippy stuff that you see now. He kept it, for the most part simple, and it's just something I even modeled my own wrestling style after. But yeah, Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
What's your next question?
What do you think it will feel like to be a dad?
Oh,
Oh, dang, coming in with the heavy hitter. I didn't know that.
wow, jeez, Kira, I didn't think you were gonna ask me these quite. Oh, it's exciting. It'll be exciting. Nerve-wracking, of course, but I like challenges. I don't like things to be easy. I never live life making anything easy on myself anyway. But it's one of those things where it's like you're ready, but you're not, and you never will be fully ready. But at this point, I'm just like, all right, bring it. I'm excited, especially my son. He's definitely going to be doing moonsaults by 2. Taking bumps at 1. He's already doing super kicks now, and he's not even here yet. He throws a better super kick than Tamina. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured you knew that. But yeah, I think it's really exciting. It's just I'm giddy, and then at this point, what we got 3 weeks now, I think. 1, 2, 3 weeks. So yeah, 3 weeks from now, it's very exciting.
Well, now, since we have Chaz here and he's sitting in the hot seat, it would not be a now entering without the 10 count questions. So we're gonna put up our imaginary timer. Bing! You see that, right? You see that? See it's there? All right, cool. All right, Chaz. First thought that comes to mind. Okay, here we go. Ready? And favorite color?
Green.
SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown. Team Blue always.
Last time you laughed out loud?
At work today, when the little kid said he was transferring, I did the belt test, so he was transferring his ninja powers from his old belt to his new belt, and he took forever. And then he took his head up and he said, "Don't worry, Mr. Chaz, I got a lot of power," and put his head right back down. And that was, I literally died laughing. So yeah, that was the last time.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie?
Damn, I know.
That's
That's gonna get you.
Fences.
All right. Too loud or too soft?
Too loud.
Friday night, what you doing?
Watching SmackDown.
When you're in the gym, what's in your playlist?
Velveteen Dreams theme music.
Favorite team?
Favorite team, like football team or sport?
Just throw your team out, man. First thought, bro.
First, favorite team, Dallas Cowboys. Hate me if you want.
Thank
All right,
you,
Kira.
Kira.
All right,
Thank you.
all right, now.
Thank you.
NXT
Thank you.
or AEW?
Man, I watch both equally, and I like both. I had to pick. AEW, they have healthcare.
And finally, our final question. Favorite curse word?
Close your ears, Kira. Bitch!
All right. So we have one last special thing for you. Okay.
Oh.
So
Oh, man.
there is now a link in our chat room. I need you to put it on and turn your volume up, sir.
Oh, he fell. That's right, Karate. That's me. That's me kicking Chris Idol in the face.
All right, Chaz, hit pause really quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask Josh to film this part because I want to see some facial reactions.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, hold on. All right.
I'll be dying from laughing.
All right, and now, once he says you can go, hit play.
All right.
I'm glad you love the birthday song, by the way.
I did. That was amazing. All right. Hit play. Here we go.
The Red Dog, Clifford Miller.
Oh, my mom's calling. I'll call her back.
As you are the host of the 3 Count Podcast, I very much want to say thank you for letting me be a part of this journey. And my man, I couldn't think of anybody else that I would want to wish a happy 24th birthday to.
Y'all
So,
gonna make me cry.
Chaz, happy birthday.
I'd like to give a very special happy birthday to one of my very best friends on this planet, one of my right-hand men, and probably the friend responsible for most of my gray hairs. Chad, host of the 3 Count. Happy birthday, man. Hope it's a good one.
Sending a very special happy birthday to the icon, Chaz Evans. Appreciate you.
Oh wow.
Hey Chaz, Sicken from Riot City's Most Wanted. And on behalf of everybody from Riot City, we want to wish you a big-ass happy birthday. When I see you, first shot's on me. Welcome to Riot City.
Even though you weren't present for our podcast, I'm still wishing you a happy birthday, Chaz. But hey, I still owe you one for missing it.
You practice, I make progress. It's the postman. Chaz, I like to steal all of Van Williams, Moons, and Gear Evans. Happy birthday. I wish you the most shittiest birthday ever in your life.
I was waiting for that.
And remember, you can always be progress, but you can't be the postman.
Hey Chaz, the earthquaking, pillar shaking leader of the Meat Pop Express, Big Trouble Ben Bishop, and I'm sitting here coincidentally in the Meat Pop Express, sending this out to wish you a very happy birthday. Couldn't tell you when your birthday is. I have no clue. Honestly, I don't even know what day it is today. Could be Wednesday, could be Saturday, could actually be my own birthday. Not really sure. But Chaz, have a great day. Thanks again for having me on the podcast. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yo, what's up, Chaz? Your boy Justin here from the Nerds of Wrestling podcast. You know my episodes. What's up, wrestler? I just want to wish you a happy birthday, bro, and hope all is well, man, and I hope to see you soon, bro. Stay safe.
Happy birthday, fuck you.
I knew it.
Happy birthday, woo-hoo. Happy birthday, Widow Chazzy. You look like a discount Nick Cannon. Ooh, special you. You live to make another year, unfortunately, for the rest of us.
Right.
Happy birthday, Chaz. You're very loud.
That's right. Talk the shit.
You just couldn't catch Corona, could you? Oh, well. I'll keep you over other people, so yeah, that's okay. Happy birthday.
What's up, Chaz? This is the Band King Kendrick Amari. The one and only. Heard you had a birthday coming up. Cliff told me to give you a little video shout out, so there you are. Have fun. Take care of yourself. I'm gonna come get you.
Chaz, happy birthday, dude. Oh, Fuck, hold on.
Did he put the? Oh, okay.
Chaz! Happy birthday, bro! Hope you have a sleazy birthday.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I'm yeah, and it's funny for me. I always have something to say. I just want to. If I had, do I get to say something? Like, I don't know, it's not my show. Wow. First of all, thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Oh wow, this was special. To Cliff, Justin, Josh, Kira, because you're an unofficial member of the podcast. I wouldn't have asked for any group of other people to do this with. I always tell the story. This was just a crazy idea because I'm trying to go to WrestleMania for free and as press. And I wouldn't have asked for any other group of people to do this with. I do consider you all my family. You are my family. And this is really special. This is I don't even have the words. Like, I don't even know what to say. I didn't cry though, Justin. I didn't cry. Didn't cry. Did not cry. Were they coming? The tears were coming, yes, but I didn't held it in. To everybody that's been on the podcast, well, Joey Ryan hasn't been on the podcast, so but I want to say, yeah, big shout out, big thank you to all of you all. That it definitely means a lot to my heart. To the fans, because I guess this is gonna air, right? Thank you for listening to this train wreck of a podcast that we have. Thank you for your support. Thanks for following us on all our socials. It means a lot. Thank you to to those that bought a shirt. Thanks to those who watch our YouTube channel, who subscribe. It really does. It means a lot to me because be honest with you, I didn't think we'd be this far by my birthday. So I appreciate every last one of you all that listen. And yeah, those are my words of encouragement. I guess not words of encouragement, but my speech.
Well, I'm glad. And with that being said, that's how we're going to wrap things up. So I'm your host, Clifford Red Dog Miller, here with Chris Idle, here with JJ, here with the K-Key, and our special guest, Chaz the Icon Evans. And you're listening, so be there or be somewhere else.
It's your birthday today, Charles! It's your birthday today, Charles! Rock and roll and celebrate! Celebrate, we lose control and you cut the cake! Cut that Tonight is yours! Destiny awaits! Oh, wait, so share toast with your closest mates! It's your birthday today, Charles! It's your birthday today, Charles! Grab your goodie bags! Open your gifts! Blow out your candles! Charles!
Hey, it's the Mercenary, the Red Dog, Clifford, Miller, and Chaz. You are the host of the 3 Count Podcast. I very much want to say thank you for letting me be a part of this journey. And my man, I couldn't think of anybody else that I would want to wish a happy 24th birthday to. So, Chaz, happy birthday.
I'd like to give a very special happy birthday to one of my very best friends on this planet, one of my right-hand men, and probably the friend responsible for most of my gray hairs, Chaz, host of the 3 Count. Happy birthday, man. Hope it's a good one.
This is me sending a very special happy birthday to the icon, Chaz Evan. I appreciate you, bro. I can't wait to do big things with you.
Hey, Chaz. Sicken from Riot City's Most Wanted. And on behalf of everybody from Riot City, we want to wish you a big-ass happy birthday. When I see you, first shot's on me. Welcome to Riot City.
Even though you weren't present for our podcast, I am still wishing you a happy birthday, Chaz. But hey, I still owe you one for missing it.
You practice, I make progress. It's the postman. Chaz, I like to steal all of Van Williams' moves and Gear Evans. Happy birthday. I wish you the most shittiest birthday ever in your life. And remember, you can always be progress, but you can't be the postman.
Hey, Chaz, it's the Earthquaking, Pillar Shaking, leader of the Meat Pop Express, Big Trouble Ben Bishop, and I'm sitting here coincidentally in the Meat Pop Express, sending this out to wish you a very happy birthday. Couldn't tell you when your birthday is. I have no clue. Honestly, I don't even know what day it is today. Could be Wednesday, could be Saturday, could actually be my own birthday. Not really sure. But Chaz, have a great day. Thanks again for having me on the podcast. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yo, what's up, Chaz? Your boy Justin here from the Nerds of Wrestling podcast. You know my episodes. What's up, wrestler? I just want to wish you a happy birthday, bro, and hope all is well, man, and I hope to see you soon, bro. Stay safe.
Happy birthday, fuck you. Happy birthday, woo-hoo. Happy birthday, Widow Chazzy. You look like a discount Nick Cannon. Ooh, special you live to make another year, unfortunately for the rest of us. Happy birthday, Chaz. You're very loud. You just couldn't catch Corona, could you? Oh, well. I'll keep you over other people, so yeah, that's okay. Happy birthday.
What's up, Chaz? This is the Band King Kendrick Kamari, the one and only. Heard you had a birthday coming up. Cliff told me to give you a little video shout out, so there you are. Have fun, take care of yourself. I gotta come get you.
Chaz! Happy birthday, dude. Oh, fuck, hold on. Chaz! Happy birthday, bro! Hope you have a, sleazy birthday.
Hello, Chaz. It's the King of Dong Style, Joey Ryan. And Clifford tells me that you have a birthday to celebrate, a 24th birthday. And we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I know it's kind of a weird time in the world to have a birthday with quarantine and lockdown. You can't really go out and get big gatherings and celebrate big and do it up real big. But, you know, as soon as the lockdown's over and the quarantine ends, maybe you can take the crew from the 3 Count podcast to a show where I'm at, and maybe, you know, if you blow out all your candles and make a birthday wish, it might come true and you will get to touch my dick.
Hey guys, it's the icon Chaz Evans here with the 3 Count. If you like this clip that you just seen, make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. It's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook it, Photo Bucket, all that. And talk about it. Talk about what you've seen. Talk about what you heard. And if you like us a lot, how about you go check us out on all your streaming platforms and make sure to listen to 3 Count. Icon out. Bang!